Hey guys, Zeo Gaming here, back with a bit of a cool video for you. I'm going to be showing you the system that I've made for concealing piston doors in my server. So, since the server is completely hardcore, anybody can steal, grief, kill you, I needed some way to hide it very, very well. I didn't just want to have like a random button or pressure plate or lever somewhere, so I decided to make it with a bud switch, or buds. And what this does is it's basically a piston which will detect a block update around it and send out a redstone signal. So first off, I'm just going to show you how it works. I've got this block of dirt here. So when you're leaving, you break it, replace it, the door opens, you walk out, and it closes again. I also have another one on the outside where you do the same thing, and you're good to go. So I'll show you the guts of it. You can only see the piston from outside, and I'll show you just once more how it's covered up. Alright, so basically these are the two blocks right here, and the pistons are covered with a layer of stone right here, which fits in with the world generation perfectly. Switch to creative real quick. I need some more dirt. My TMI is broken. Alright, so now I'll show you how to get into it. It goes right off from here on the stairs. So just break through here, and then as you can see, it goes straight into wiring. And the setup that you need is actually 1 by 1 by, or no, yeah, it's 1 by 1 for X and Y, and then it needs to be 3 tall. So it's actually really simple to make. You just need, or actually I guess technically it's 5 blocks tall. Or no, 4, because you've got a redstone torch down there. But this is what it looks like from the inside. And then the pulse is sent out through this repeater, comes around here, goes through these repeaters, and then comes over here, and then just goes to the pistons right over there. So I'm going to show you how to build it real quick in Survival Single Player. So I think it's a pretty cool design overall. Alright. Use this test world that I made earlier. Alright, and this is also an automatic sugarcane farm, which I could make a video for if you guys would like to see that. I'll just show you this in action. Sugarcane grows there. Entire thing pops off. It's that simple. For the door, all you're going to need to do is have your concealment blocks. I should probably build this in a better location. Your concealment blocks to conceal the pistons from the outside. You could technically do this double layered, but you would need a little bit more room. Since I was just starting out in that server, I wanted to make it very easily. Got a peaceful there. Alright, and then you're going to have a row of pistons on either side. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. I've got some of those. So I put those right there, and I've got my blocks. And then for that, what you want to do is just have a piece of redstone behind them like that, and then when that receives power, it will actually power both of them. So that's how that's going to work. Then what you want to do for the wiring, your wiring is mostly going to be in here. So what you first want to do is place a piston right there. Then you need, I believe, a block right there. Hopefully I get this right. Then a torch here, a block of redstone, then a block, a torch on top of this block, then another block on top of here. This comes out to over here. You're gonna break that block right there because it's not really needed. So that's all the room you really need, and you just conceal that with walls on the outside of your base. And then the pulse gets sent out through this side. The last step is just to get up on here. So I'm on creative. Okay. Then you need or actually 2 repeaters right here. Set them all to the slowest setting so that you actually have time to leave your base. So those will turn on, and then it'll start detecting block updates. And it goes really slowly, as you can see like that, because I have those repeaters up there set to that. Then over here, you're going to have a repeater going out this way or that way. So it could go out this way, and then you would just wire it underneath your stairs or whatever you have, or your walkway. and bring it out around here. So this would be underground. Don't really worry about that right now. And then you'll, I believe, since that's longer than, or it may not be longer than 12 blocks actually. Yeah, that right there works. Now the problem is, since that's redstone, it's picking up on that. But if I just use a block, then you can see, pretty nice. And now the reason that it is open by default and not closed is because we need a simple inverter. You can do that anywhere in your system. So let's say, I'll just put it right over here. You'll put a block down, and then a redstone torch. And inverters were what you would have used back when they didn't have repeaters. That was sort of how you got redstone to travel longer distances, but they added the repeater, so it's not a big deal anymore. So now what you're going to do is when you walk in, you can just place a block or have it there by default. So let's say I've got 2 blocks. You can just destroy it as you're walking in and replace it. Destroy and replace. Oh, that was kind of a fail. But you get the idea. You can slow those down even more by adding another repeater, if you so choose. And I believe this can be extended as well if you need it to be even slower than that. I don't know why you would. There are some horses over there. Haven't seen any in my other Thaumcraft Let's Play. Oh well. But for the sugarcane farm, all you need is the same design with a wire coming out of the right side that leads to your pistons. And you have all these like this with repeaters. And the reason you don't just connect it with straight redstone is because that doesn't work. And if I did it like this, just put it all like that, then it will not connect to the pistons, which kind of sucks. So that would not work. Like, let's say I've got one of these up here. If I put something next to this now, it will not work. Now only that one is working. So you actually need all these repeaters over here, which kind of sucks. Waste of materials, but it's fine. And that's how you do your automatic sugarcane farm. I'll show you the other side as well. So over here, you just have another repeater coming out of this side. And then this goes off to a piston right here, which is diagonally backwards from the other piston. And then when this piston sees that, when this piston, sees that this has grown, it activates and it punches them all. And then they should fall into the water most of the time. But that's pretty neat. So that'll just keep farming continuously. And then the reason there's a space right here is because if you tried to do it right here, these would act as a clock, and it would all just keep mining continuously, and you don't want that because that has the chance to burn out. So theoretically, you could do it with a clock, but if your clock burns out, then it'll stop moving. So that's why I did not use a clock, and I used the bud switch instead. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Deal Gaming, signing out.